Hey folks, episode 6. I'm Ruben Angel.
I'm Victor Barrientos.
We got smokes.
We got pours.
Let's get into it. And what we're getting into today is the My Father Cedros Deluxe Eminentes.
Eminentes.
All right, I think I said that correctly. This is a Ecuadorian wrap with a Nicaraguan filler and binder, I believe. Yeah. I've heard great things about the cigar. Let's check it out. Victor, here's yours.
All right.
And let's get these cut, lit, see what the cigar puts out. Okay, as you can see, we are back now. These cigars are fantastic. I do like this. Medium to full flavor, I would say. I did a crown cut with this one because, as we know, the My Father brand is one of the top brands in the cigar world, and it seemed appropriate to give him a crown.
I think initially what I got when I first took my first puff was orange. And like not like an orange slice, like really like imitation orange, like Fanta or like something like that. Orange. It was just huge like citrus. And that dude was way offside. Sorry. I still get it in the mid palate. Initially I don't get, or in the front palate I don't get a lot, maybe a little bit of pepper. So it goes from pepper to a little bit of citrus and it ends up in leather to me. I feel I taste a lot of the leather at the end.
I'm getting that. I also get something on the back. It's like pecan shell on the back of the teeth. Chew it a little bit, you might get it. Because I'm seeing the pepper, what you're saying. I'm getting a little bit of the citrus. And then as I chewed the smoke on the back of the teeth, I got like pecan shell. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I can see pecan shell, yeah. Yeah. I still think it's leather, showing up as leather for me, but I can see that. Pecan shell, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could be
good
either
one.
or. Yeah.
Good one. Good light one. Well, light to medium. I think darker ones to me come across more as like cocoa and stuff like that, and cream, kind of like full body. To me, this is kind of like lighter.
Well, oddly enough, the darker the cigar, sometimes it has no effect on the cigar whatsoever. As far as flavoring, it's not going to be heavier.
I mean, like, not the wrapper. I'm just saying the way it tastes like. Whenever they feel it tastes a little bit darker, it tastes like heavier.
Well, you know what they say about assuming. I'm an ass.
And also, guys, we are shooting this episode during the Sweden and Tunisia game. So if you see my eyes wander up, it's because that's the Sweden and Tunisia game. And while the host of the show here is not too into soccer, besides Austin FC, I have watched every single game, almost all minutes of the game, because this is This is the Super Bowl, the main Super Bowl that happens every 4 years for us. So I will be present here. We're good though.
Sure. Well, this is America, so you let me know when the actual Super Bowl's going on.
America has a team. There was somebody who was like online. They're like, "Wait, so we have a team? We're not just like hosting this?" And then there's all these people like commenting on their video, like, "I thought we were just having company over." Like, yeah. Like, no, they expect us to play too. Well, yeah. All right. Well, when I did my research for this cigar, I got a bunch of, well, not a bunch. I got a good amount of recommendations on what would go with it for the pour. So this time we have only one alcoholic option,
Oh,
and I'm gonna say we're gonna just start with that one,
okay.
so that we
Okay.
can blow our palates out, and then we'll be all downhill from there. So, one of the top recommendations that came out with this cigar was a full-bodied or like a heavier Scotch. And I was like, "Ooh, I know one, but I don't know if they mean that kind of Scotch." And they were like, "Yeah, from a single malt Scotch." And I was like, okay." And then one of the first recommendations when I asked for a brand was the one of them that started it all. You probably know what it is already. Lagavulin 16. And this is a campfire in a glass. Let me tell you that much. This is what, if you ever watch Parks and Rec, you know Ron Swanson loves his Lagavulin. This is what started my whiskey journey pretty much, as far as like trying to find this, because you couldn't find this for a while. So trying to search for this thing, and I would buy it once a year as like a celebratory bottle because it was around $100. And yeah, it's like one of my celebratory bottles still. Always have one, no matter what. And that's because it's aged 16 years. It's 86 proof, so it's still low proof. There's not that much alcohol in it, but it is peated. It's one of the heavier peated ones, which means it tastes fire roasted. Tastes like a campfire.
Ooh.
You can see if y'all can hear this. That wasn't too good. Ooh. And so they say heavier single malt Scotch. Lagavulin 16 was the first one. So,
I guess it's only appropriate. Oh yeah.
oh yeah. What are you getting on the nose? I'm gonna let you go first.
Straight up fire. It is very. Yeah.
Yeah. It smells like, when we say peat or like fire, I think of like an already roasted piece of wood, like that's charred.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Not like, you're not smelling like the heat from a fire or like just the smoke. There's smoke in there too, but it smells like just a charred piece of wood already. But when we get past that, actually no, see, is there anything past that, or you just smell? There's not much alcohol compared to the other ones.
I am getting. I can't. Man, I'm taking deep breaths too, and I can't pinpoint it.
Just wanted to remind you.
All right, well, whatever. I'll figure it out once you drink, probably.
On the nose, I get a little. Are you gonna go?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I get a little bit of green apple, little Granny Smith apples. Are those green ones?
I believe so. Yeah.
I get green apple, a little bit of caramel. So maybe it's like if you take a bite of a caramel apple, but it's like you get mainly apple. That's what I'm spelling right now.
It's the caramel. That's
Yeah.
what I'm. Yeah.
There's caramel in there. I get a little bit of brininess. Sweden just scored, in case you're wondering. Get a little bit of brininess and like sea air as well.
Yeah, it was a caramel. Because I was getting a sweet.
Yeah.
But I couldn't pinpoint what it was. I wanted to say vanilla, but it wasn't that like.
Yeah.
What's the word I could describe vanilla? Fresh.
Yeah. Because it smells like candy caramel.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well,
cheers.
Sir Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson. So immediately I get some sweet, and get a little bit of that. It transfers from the nose to the palate. You get a little bit of candied apple. little bit of caramel in there. I don't know if it's a cigar. I should have done it a little bit further out, or further, the bigger gap between smoking a cigar. But I get a little bit of citrus on there, and then I go straight to it. There's a campfire in my mouth immediately, mid palate, and then
Ooh, that was interesting.
yep, does it again. I'm at a campfire right now, and as it goes down, it's pretty oily.
Yeah.
Tastes good. No, it's just that campfire just smooths out. Get a little bit of salty browniness at the end, and at the very end. But
I can see that. Yeah.
let's see. Taking a sip and then a puff.
Ooh, that is interesting. At the very end of the puff, that's just straight up peat. that's
Yeah.
it's just I don't want to say tasting dirt because that's hard to describe
Yeah.
with coffee, but it's like very earthy.
Yeah, it
very,
tastes earthy.
Yeah, very earthy.
Almost like grass, kind of. Kind of like more dirt than grass, though. Like a root. It's like a puff and then a drink.
It's good.
Whenever you puff and then drink, to me it takes a lot of the peatiness out. So you get a lot of sweet up front, a little bit of candy apple, a little bit of grass too. And then
Yeah.
at the end, you can kind of get that peat that's thrown in there. But to me, it eliminates the peat in the beginning and in the middle of the palate.
Yeah, it takes off that pica.
Yeah, the picas. Also, it's like 136 degrees in here when there's no fans. So we have a lot of fans on. So we'll probably be adjusting our cigars and relighting every once in a while. Like right now.
Yeah, I had a runner earlier. That's why I needed your lighter. Should that be our first topic? We'll just talk about Parks and Rec.
Yeah. What's your favorite moment on Parks and Rec?
Ron Swanson.
Yes, all of it.
All of it.
Yeah. I remember, so whenever I watched, he had not watched Parks and Rec yet, when I've watched it like twice through already. And I brought up something from Parks and Rec on there, and I was like, you haven't seen it? He's like, nah, I don't really watch this stuff. You know, he wasn't interested. I'm like, no, you would love Ron Swanson. Like, you should watch it only for Ron Swanson. And he's like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll see it. And then he started watching it, and yeah, sure enough,
Yeah.
he's loved Ron Swanson.
Yeah,
And he likes it.
Swanson's the best. My favorite moment. I'll answer your question now that I thought of it. Got the joke out of the way. The little girl that he gets in trouble for, that she turns in her homework, and it was like, why does government matter? And she wrote, it doesn't. And he was like, well said.
Good.
But he did have a good lesson there. He said, just play by the rules until you're 18, and then you can do what you want, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a good lesson.
I think one of my favorite moments is whenever it's one of the last episodes where he creates very good construction or whatever it is, and he has like all his brothers there working, and then he's like, effective immediately, I retire, whatever, he's gonna quit. He's like, and his brother's like, what do you want your like package to be for retirement or severance, whatever it was? He's like, just give me whatever the board thinks is fair. Like, all right, and then he just leaves, and everybody's like, okay, that's it. I was like, that's as complicated as it should be.
Yeah.
Only all these bells and whistles, these terms and conditions.
What's my other favorite moment? The one I remember the most is I believe Tammy 1 shows up,
Mm-hmm.
and he has that bag hidden in an air vent that he like breaks something off of the chair, sticks it in the wall, climbs on top, grabs a bag, and then just takes off. I always thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah. Some other ones are Leslie Knope when she meets Joe Biden, because she always thought like he was sexiest, and she's like talking. She's like, she's like, this isn't real. This isn't real. The way that she reacts to it is just a funny scene and perfectly acted out. It was great. He was offside. Yeah.
I was reminded of it because there is a side project I want to do with some people. Since now we're getting into filming and doing all this other stuff, and I'm really enjoying editing and doing all that stuff while we're filming and all that crap, all that stuff. But there's a side project that I want to try to do. I know someone who wrote children's books, and I want to try to take one of those children's books and turn it into a stop motion short film with some other people that I just met at my current job. But it made me think of Parks and Rec because I can't remember the character's name. There's Leslie's boyfriend, husband guy. But anyway,
is his name just Ben?
yes,
Yeah,
Ben. Yeah.
Ben, yeah.
So he wasn't working with the Parks Department anymore. So he was doing a stop motion film at his house and making calzones.
Yeah.
And he was like, I've been working on this for 3 weeks, and it was like 4 seconds of footage. So I was like, oh crap, I hope that's not accurate, but we'll see. It is a side project I want to try to do.
That's funny.
Ooh, and a calzone sounds very good right now too.
Does sound good. Oh, I just had wings. A lot of them.
Ah.
But yeah, I like that. This is a good combination.
Oh yeah. I would imagine
oh,
Lagerwuden's probably going to go good with everything.
yeah, it's true.
But this is a very good My Father cigar. So
It is. It kind of just it kind of follows them. There's some citrus on there, which could be interpreted as like a grass or like earthiness.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
it is earthiness, and then you have some earthiness on here. You get that campfire quality, which just brings out, I guess, the fire in this.
yeah.
The woodiness, and then there's some sweetness on here that I think when I first got orange on this, that came through. It was like that sweet, artificial orange that you would taste. No, this is great.
This is a good combo. Yeah.
Love it.
I hate to finish it, but
You're gonna love our next one.
prove it.
No? Didn't think of that, did you? Ooh.
You got me again.
All right. Well, that was the only alcoholic one. We have two more ones, which I will need some glasses for, and they're in the cooler, or they're in the freezer. So I'm gonna go and get those, and actually no, I won't. They'll just show up right here. Pretty easy, right?
Nothing
Love
in
it. Yeah. Save me, huh?
Nothing in them.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's correct. There's nothing in them because I did get some other responses as to what would go good with this. So this was a Nicaraguan binder, which apparently is a little bit more toasty. Ecuadorian? Yeah, one of those. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sorry.
Ecuadorian binder, which is a little bit more toasty. And they were like saying you would need a full-bodied kind of soda that we were thinking of, or that they were thinking of. So
Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Is it really?
It is Dr.
Did I guess Dr. Pepper?
Yes, it is Dr. Pepper.
Texas Pride.
That's why I said you would love this one. So they definitely recommended the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper, which we have nice and cold. I think this other one's in here somewhere. There it is.
I'm sorry, Lagerbruden. This one's already my favorite.
Yes.
So
they were like either this one or like a really deep root beer, like a Barks or something like that.
Okay.
But they still said do Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
So let's
Oh
get these
man,
cracked.
this is awesome.
Yes.
This is the best cigar I've ever had.
I even asked it. I was like, would you say Dr. Pepper or root beer more? They're like, Dr. Pepper. It's like, perfect. because that's what I was gonna go with anyway.
That should be like an interview question.
Yeah, in Texas.
Favorite soda. If it's anything other than Dr. Pepper, you're not hired. Oh man.
Let's
Are we
make
gonna try
sure
to guess all 23 flavors?
Yeah.
I'm down.
For those of you that have not had Dr. Pepper,
I'm sorry.
yes, I'm sorry.
Visit Texas, don't move here. But definitely try Dr. Pepper.
But this is a little bit more spicier, a little bit deeper than regular Coca-Cola if you've had Coca-Cola. There's 23 herbs and flavors. I can't really... It's almost sarsaparilla-y, kind of like root beer, but it's more cola than root beer. And yeah, so let's see what it does with cigar.
So that didn't really do much.
Yeah. And,
It just kind of neutralized.
yeah, I was going to say that, neutralize.
I think the problem is whatever flavors we get out of this are probably already in the
Already
Dr.
here?
Pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, and this just blows it out of the water, so let's try it the other way. Sip of Dr. Pepper.
Same thing.
I get a lot more woodiness. Like, I don't really taste anything else except, like,
Cedar.
cedar.
Yeah.
Earthiness. Even all the way through. Oh, you know what it tastes like? Did you play woodwind? Any woodwind?
No.
No. Tastes like the reed of a woodwind, which is
Okay.
like all cedar.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, my
Like,
sister played clarinet, so
Yeah.
I did like try one time before we even started band. So
Yeah, that tastes like a reed of a woodwind.
I can see that.
Very specific flavoring.
Mm.
Oh, you did it. You flew too close to the sun, my friend.
It happens.
This is Asheville, in case you didn't see it. It was a pretty impressive ash.
It was going, yeah.
Nice ash.
Why? Thank you.
You had a pretty nice ash.
Thank you. I got it from my mom.
Hey. Yeah,
All right.
for those-
Well, regardless, this is my favorite.
yes. This is very good. For those of you who don't know, a sign of a good cigar is having a really good ash. It just means everything's kind of tight in there and it's rolled really well. So if you ever have a cigar and ash is falling like a cigarette, not a good one. Not a good one.
Yeah, it usually means it's pretty dry too. So
Yeah. So you had a pretty impressive ash on there. It was a pretty good chunk. This one's a pretty good chunk. I don't know if you can see it or not, but pretty good chunk. Hey, hydration break. World Cup
Texas.
hydration break.
Shouldn't Texas be in this as a separate country from the U.S.? Wishful thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just tastes a reed. It's crazy. But Dr. Pepper is delicious.
Now, if you couldn't figure out, we're both band nerds. We play trumpet, so
Yeah. We both did, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play any other? We can talk about this, I guess. Did you play any other instruments ever? Even just like.
I was learning piano for a while, and actually I have a keyboard at the house that every once in a while I kind of just mess with. No, that's really it. I know you did drumming at one point. You're pretty good at drums. You're pretty good on the keyboard.
I do a lot of everything and nothing extraordinary. A master of none. Let's say,
What is that?
forgot it, yeah. Have many skills, master of none, something like that.
Particular set of skills?
Yeah. Yeah, I can play guitar. I can't play bass, but it's just like one note. It's not hard. I just usually I don't own a bass. I own 2 guitars, acoustic and electric. Actually, 2 electrics. I play keyboard, played trumpet, played sax, but not very well. I think I did hot cross buns. That's about it. I played clarinet for a year in elementary school. I played violin. My mom or my sister had a violin. I used to play that.
Violin would be awesome to try to learn. I would. That's definitely one of the things I've always wanted to try. I just like the way it sounds. Like, it's just such a pretty instrument.
Shout out Yellow Card.
The band?
Yeah, they have a violin.
Oh yeah. Dang, I haven't listened to Yellow Card in forever.
We'll blast it here in a minute.
Hey, Yellow Card, if you're not doing anything, you want to come join us for a cigar and some pours, reach out to
A
us.
violin lesson.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Ryan Key, if you're watching. That's the singer's name.
Were you there when they showed up at Crockett?
I didn't go to that concert.
That,
I was there, but I didn't go.
$2 tickets. They somebody won a contest and they came to our high school and played in our gym, in our gymnasium.
It sure did. I missed that concert.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was probably my first concert for like that kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
Damn. I do remember that. It's a good story to tell. Yeah, they came to my high school. Nice. How were they? I don't know. There you go.
They were awesome. They really were awesome.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Ooh, this thing's running a bit. Probably because the air is burning that side.
Yeah, I know. I keep turning mine too. I do need to let it chill out because I just relit it and it's pretty hot. So, but this Dr. Pepper, for those of you who've never had a Dr. Pepper, is amazing. Which my nephew just graduated from the same high school we went to last year. This year he just finished his first year at Texas State this year.
Nice.
But for a senior trip with band, they went to New York. And so I was texting him, like, hey, how do you think? Like, I went when I was in band. What do you think so far? He's like, man, it's awesome, but they don't have Dr. Pepper up here. That was his one complaint for anything. They don't have a Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's why Texas is better.
Not at basketball, though.
Yeah. The poor Spurs.
Just lost.
So when this episode comes out, it's already been, if you don't know by now, because I think this episode comes out on the 20-something or other.
My date is off. Yeah.
The end of the month, end of June. So by then, if you don't know, the Knicks won the championship. Get out from under your rock, go outside, touch grass.
Yeah. After this episode, of course.
Yeah.
Watch this episode all the way through. And then you can leave.
Yeah. Get yourself a Dr. Pepper. Catch up on the times. Oh, yeah.
Man, I should have saved this for last.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the next one's not. You're not going to like the next one. I don't even think I'm going to like the next one.
Sorry. Let's go ahead and do that.
But I tell you what, let's get into the next one anyway because of what it needs to do. So, the next one.
Put this front and center. There you go. Dr. Pepper, 23 flavors. Shout out Dr. Pepper if you want to send us any merch.
The next one I put last because I figured we would have these drinks, and the purpose of the next drink that we have was to kind of reset the palate. And it said it was a good thing to do with this because of the bubbles in it and the fact that it would cleanse your palate.
Okay.
So, the next one we have,
The palate.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just good old bubbly. It's supposed to be Topo Chico, but we're in Texas. And this is HEB's Topo Chico sparkling water. And they said that the fizziness of the bubbles would stand up to the cigars as it's still a refreshing option to cleanse your palate. And I did not bring a bottle opener. So let me go get that right. Actually, it's right here in my hand. Yeah. Okay, I did have it. My bad.
There you go. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Shout out Milwaukee. Definitely looking for a sponsor. So
HEB.
HEB. Oh, 100%.
For those of you who don't know what HEB is, again, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Uh,
So yeah, this is just bubbly water. That's all it is.
Bubbly water.
Bubbly water. Have you ever had bubbly water? You ever had just like sparkling water?
No, I just drink regular water.
It's usually a good move.
Tap.
Sweden scored again.
2-0.
2-0. Cheers. Yep, bubbly water. That's all it is. Water with carbonation.
Isn't that just club soda?
I don't know. I don't know the difference between. Well, actually, I do know tonic water. I don't know the difference between club soda and this one.
I wonder if this is mineral and club soda is just like bubbly tap water.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But this is just to reset the palate, and I was hoping you'd keep some Lagavulin so that we could reset our palate if we needed to go back between them.
Oh, you have more. So
Yeah, we do have more. So, I guess try it with this cigar. We'll see.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Neutralizes it. I will say it doesn't like. It kind of just wipes your palate. To me,
Yeah.
kind of like if you have a pickle shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. So you drink a shot of vodka and then you just chase it with a pickle juice. You taste no alcohol whatsoever, and you just taste straight up like pickle juice. It neutralizes everything. You don't have to like gag or anything or anything like that, and it means that you could take a lot of them in a shorter period of time, and
Yeah, they're
get
dangerous.
really messed up. That's what this tastes like. But also this went out, so.
Yeah, that did clean out the palate because now I taste the cigar the same way I did when we first lit them up.
Good.
It-
That's
it
what I was
really
going
just-
for, actually.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. We would reset your palate so that when you're getting into the second half of the cigar, you can start tasting it again.
Yeah. Well, because now that we're into it, it is a lot more woody, a lot more shell, a lot less sweet. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can kind of see the bubbles. 'Cause if you've had sparkling water, like the bubbles just like go all throughout your mouth. You can just feel the fizziness, right? And I think that's what takes away all of the notes, or not notes, but like this heat and the spiciness from the cigar.
Yeah. See, that's why I would say this is a medium to full flavor because at the beginning it was medium. Now you're getting a full
Now we're getting there, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely medium to full now, as opposed to light, because I've got a lot of citrus starting off. Yeah. Well, that means I can go back to this.
Oh, that's true.
I got a weird taste in there.
Really?
I tasted deviled eggs. That was weird.
I didn't get that.
That was
I just
weird.
tasted Dr. Pepper.
Cleanse the palate. I'm still getting deviled eggs right now. Kind of like the
I'm getting-
egg white with some egg yolk on it.
Yeah, I'm getting like boiled egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
deviled eggs, kind of.
What? Yeah. But without all the stuff. I'm talking about
Yeah,
like an Easter boiled egg.
I meant more the egg white with like a little bit of the
The yolk.
like
Yeah.
left on it when you take the yolk out. Yeah, boiled eggs.
Okay. Well, And that's why we do this, because you don't know what
Yeah.
you're gonna get.
Never know what you're gonna get. Yeah. Boiled eggs. That's a first.
Like my mom used to say, life is like smoking pour. You never know what you're gonna get. So she never said that.
No. Okay.
But be cooler if she did.
That's so stupid. Yeah, boiled eggs. Let me go. I need to taste something besides boiled eggs. Hold on. Better.
Yeah, we're just gonna bring this back this way. You think egg whites are one of the 23 flavors?
Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Maybe. Okay, that brought out a little bit more sweetness. Maybe. I don't know. Not really.
Okay, well, I don't see myself drinking this ever again. That's for sure. Palate cleanser, no.
It's a good alternative when you want to give up sodas
Yeah.
to have something still kind of fizzy. And
Oddly enough, I have been trying to lose a little bit of weight. So this is my first Dr. Pepper in like 2 weeks.
Oh.
Which is why it's so good.
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't have an addictive personality, but it's so good. Just once it touches the lips.
I broke your
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just one. As long as I don't know, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
I
Like
broke
overdo
your
it.
sober. Yeah.
Back on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Back on the wagon, man. The alternative I've actually found for sodas is Sprite, because there's no caffeine, and it's also a lot less of everything in it. It's just very refreshing, and it has helped. I've actually lost a couple, like probably about 4 or 5 pounds since I've given up sodas. I definitely need to start eating.
Do it.
I still need to eat better. I'm still eating like crap,
Yeah.
burgers and stuff. But I need to start cutting back on that too.
Yeah, they say like diet's like 80% of losing weight, but damn, that's like the best thing. Is food. But I recently went on a weight loss journey. I ended up in the journey losing 22.7 pounds. And I got down to under 200 for the first time in I don't even know how long. But like I was strictly rice, chicken, like hardly any no fast food actually, fruits instead if we ever had to get anything.
Fast food's the other thing too. We need to cut back on just work
Man.
schedules. DoorDash makes everything so convenient.
I know.
It's,
I had wings today because DoorDash
Yeah,
or because Uber Eats, but also I'm watching the World Cup, so you know we're chilling.
yeah.
But during that time, I was miserable. It sucked. I hated it. But it was a challenge that I had to do, and I had to win a challenge. But I ended up losing anyway because this guy cheated. John cheated. But after that, after I did my race again, dropped his ass again. After I did my race, I lost my 22 pounds. My first return back was at an Austin FC game, and we went to the taco trailers before.
Dr. Pepper's got me jittery, man. I keep ashing my cigar.
We went to the taco trucks before, and I got the tacos Tlaque Paque. And the first bite I had was with Jesse. It's the top 3 bites of food I've ever had in my life. That's because I was like, probably just like so empty and depleted and everything.
So hungry.
But it was so amazing, and I've been chasing that feeling ever since I got back off my diet. And I still think of that bite. It was perfect. It's like they had like a little chili adobo sauce and everything, and like the hot sauce in there. Oh my god, dude, it was so good. I want some now. My mouth is watering right now.
Oh, we can always jump on Ozempic.
Cool.
Why not? All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. And in just a few years, you'd be like, did you take Ozempic in 2020? The 2020?
You or someone you know.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be one of those. Because they push that stuff out way too quick, and everybody got it.
All right. Well, these were all pretty good. You know my favorite. I don't even have to say it.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? So we go with the Lagerbruden?
Yeah. if my purpose was to sit down, watch a game, sit down, relax, it would be the Lagavulin 16. If I was like at a pool or something and they had a Dr. Pepper with this, I'd probably drink a Dr. Pepper and have a cigar. Or if we were out doing something, but yeah, I think Lagavulin is still my choice for a nice gentlemanly night at a bar, at a lounge.
I did want to ask you, how often do you get to have a cigar?
I am single, I have no kids, so every day if I want.
Oh, good call. Okay.
I can have another one right after this. So. What about you? How often do you have a cigar?
I wish I could do that. But what I've done is, for me now, that we're doing so much more stuff and work, we're doing the show, I do have my 19-month-old running around the house. Well, I've turned cigars into a reward system. The end of the work week, I'll light up a cigar. The last episode, I edited faster than I thought I would, so I was very proud of myself. So I lit up a cigar, stuff like that. Like if I accomplish something that I need to work on, I treat myself to a cigar. It's not as often, probably like once a week, 2 a week if I'm very lucky.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And I guess I could more. We're in my garage right now, which I kind of outfitted with a TV, a nice little chair. I have my table. I can smoke a cigar out here if I want to.
Yeah,
it is hot, so I never really want to. It's hot as fuck. So,
good old Texas weather.
Yeah, I got a air, whatever that thing is called, where you put water in it.
Yeah,
and it helps a lot. I'll probably use that more, but I think now with the World Cup, I'll probably be out here a few more times a night and smoke a cigar, watch a game. Smoke a cigar, watch a game. Maybe Tuesday when Argentina plays. And but yeah, any day I want.
Well, also once in a while,
yeah,
when I need to focus on something, and not like a certain task, but like something's coming up and I need to focus and think about what's going to happen, like with the episode sometimes. I'll light up a cigar just because it's a nice, like, sit and think kind of thing. Yeah. I do like to do that. Again, not as often as I would like, but it does help to just kind of sit in quiet for like 30 to an hour and just kind of contemplate on the task at hand. And
yeah. I think whenever I do have a cigar, I'm not really like watching anything. I think most of the times I've had a cigar just by myself. I've just been in my backyard, sitting back in one of my seats, playing some music and just like relaxing. Not really watching anything, relaxing.
Yeah.
I think that's why I would go with the Lagavulins, because that's what I think of mainly when I sit and have a cigar. It's just relaxing.
Yeah.
Taking back.
Well, this was a good episode for me because I got Dr. Pepper. We were talking about trying to do an episode with tequilas.
Yes.
There are 2 cigars that I know you've had before. So I got to decide which one, because I know you're going to love the cigar, because I know you do like those very much.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm
going to have to flip a coin, or maybe we'll do a poll online and see what you guys think. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. DM us, hit us up, let us know what you think. Comment. Yeah. I guess that's it for today, huh?
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
All right. Well, again, I'm Ruben Angel.
I'm Victor Barrientos.
This is episode 6. We'll see you next time.
Peace.